Welcome, Aquarius, to the month of July 2017. I'm Megan of North Star Astrology, and this is a general reading for those with their sun, moon, and or born with their rising sign or ascendant in Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, the month starts out with the sun, the planets Mercury, and Mars all in your 6th house of health and work or service given. And on July 5th, Venus leaves your 4th house of the home and enters your 5th house of romance and creativity in the sign Gemini. And as it's another air sign, you can feel more lighthearted and may even develop a new romance or communicate in very unique and creative ways toward a new romance, or even love being creative and coming up with unique and creative ways, as there is a sextile between the 3rd house of communications and the 5th house of creativity. So there's a nice little sextile going on here. And then on the following day, July 6th, Mercury leaves your 6th house of work and enters the 7th house of others and significant marriage partners if you're married, or if you're not. It could mean perhaps you're communicating with business partners on such creative endeavors. And then on July 9th, the moon goes full in your 12th house of the subconscious mind and dreams and all things mysterious, as it's the 12th house of where Pisces naturally resides, and you will be able to illuminate any such problem areas, maybe definitely dig down deep into your dream state and have flashes of intuition, even once this moon is full, with a square from the full moon to your ruling planet in Uranus. Then on July 16th, the moon goes into its last quarter into your 3rd house of communications, and so you may be wrapping up the last minute project, or have sudden insightful or sentimental communications and or revelations about your siblings, or go on numerous short distance travels around town, numerous errands. And then on July 20th, Mars moves into your 7th house of others and your partners, into Leo. So you'll be able to assertively communicate with others in unique ways, as there's an actual trine from the 7th or Mercury to Uranus and Mars to Uranus. There's a really harmonious trine with the way you communicate in positively assertive ways. and maybe even a bit eccentric but flamboyant, because with Mercury and Mars in Leo, there's a sense of romanticism within communicating with your significant other or others, as well as in a sextile within or between the 5th and the 7th houses because of this, because Venus being here. And then on July 22nd, the Sun moves into the 7th house, really highlighting your relationships with others. Then on the following day, the moon becomes a new moon, also in your 7th house. And so the moon goes into Leo along with the Sun in Leo, becoming a new moon. So you may even start a new relationship, or begin to realize that you have a newfound love for your, or maybe even how do they say, have a renew your marital vows. That could be a possibility. And then on July 25th, Mercury then enters your 8th house in Virgo. So you'll be feeling a bit of tension, but not too terribly much, as there is an inconjunct with Mercury and Uranus. Then on July 30th, the moon becomes or goes in its first quarter phase in your 10th house of career. So you may experience toward the end of the month maybe a little bit of tension again, because there's always that ebb and flow, but only with career colleagues. In terms of the general public or others in business partnerships, there's only going to be a slight bit of amount of tension, as the moon is in your 10th house of career. And then finally, Venus goes into Cancer in your 6th house of work. So maybe you'll be absolutely loving the work you've been doing, and others will love you as well for doing your unique or having that unique sense of communication that you're so well known for. So Aquarius, have a happy 4th of July, and please feel welcome to like, share, or subscribe, and I'll see you next month in the month of August. Thank you.